Christopher Hobzilla with the Swamp Report, and today we don't have the best news. DJ Lagway, according to Pete Thamel, has entered the transfer portal, so this isn't good, in my opinion, for Gator Nation because, a lot of people are worried about Jaden Baugh. And if Lagway's transferring, I would suspect he's not going to be far behind. So the new coaching changes look good, but we're going to have to see. You start losing major key players. Don't forget that DJ Lagway did have that season when he got hot, and we didn't lose any games once he did. So it's kind of a rough time for Gator Nation. Some will be happy. Some will not be happy. I follow into the category of not happy about the situation. We're going to have to see how this all pans out moving forward. But it seems we have some good coaches. I'm all about the Faulkner hire. Sumrall, it looks good. He seems to be pumped about everything. But losing a major quarterback like DJ Lagway to the transfer portal, whether it was not the right fit for the team or, just him wanting to leave, we'll have to figure that out. But right now, like I said, I'm not impressed with what's going on there. And I would suspect if you lose somebody like Lagway, someone like Jaden Baugh could not be far behind. So going to try to read some comments and go off of that. Next QB up. Well, it's easily said, but who will be the next QB? Will you bring in the transfer from Georgia Tech that was a 3-star that has good footwork and, one pass on tape that looks good? I don't know. But other than that, there is other people in the portal as well, or will be entering the portal. So it's just going to be an interesting thing to watch. But, DJ is a player that I had seen be recruited for, it's almost been about 4 years altogether now, watching it all come together. And to watch him just leave the Florida Gators, I'm sure it wasn't really much of his decision, because once you kept, checking into everything, it was just, I'm a Gator, I'm a Gator, I'm a Gator. He's getting plenty of money from there. And for him to just leave like that, there's got to be more to it. It's got to be a coaching thing. So, because if you remember, Jon Sumrall was not speaking much on DJ Lagway at all. He had everything to say about Jaden Baugh, but he didn't speak about DJ Lagway in his conferences and things like that. So it's something I'm not looking forward to, losing DJ Lagway, but it's a part of the game nowadays. You're going to lose players, but that one just sucks for me because I am a Lagway fan, and it just that's somebody I watched for a long time, and I would have liked to have seen how things come together. So I'm reading a comment about perhaps he wasn't going to be the number one with the new coaching changes. That's possible, but we'll never know now. So, but honestly, I believe that they just didn't think he was the right fit. So I'm excited to watch him tear it up wherever he goes, because I know he is going to have things to prove, and he's going to be out there to win some football games. That was his whole point in coming to Florida, was to win football games, and he was tired of what was going on. And you roll in some people from Tulane, and sometimes people aren't happy with that. So we'll have to just see if it was a mutual thing, but honestly, it's probably something you'll never get the true story of. But people in the comments just need to realize that this will have a domino effect. Not everybody's going to sit around and be like, oh, DJ's gone, no big deal. There will be others that join the portal. So the excited 2026 year that I had to look forward to, of Gator fans and Gator players and, just everyone united and happy to see Lagway finally come together and the whole team come together and start winning a lot of games. It's not going to happen now. So, I mean, whoever they bring in, I hope it's a great quarterback, and I wish DJ Lagway well wherever he goes. It's just a bad situation, like I said, because that kid has he's a 5-star talent. We've put a lot of money into everything. He has he has such a high ceiling. I expect him to tear it up wherever he goes. And like I said previously, before I got too excited about coaching changes, this is the type of things that does happen when you start changing coaches and things like that. So hopefully it's the right hire. We'll find out next season, it looks like. But now I guess would be a good time to go on social media and try to, get the coaches to see how important it is to hang on to Jaden Ball and, things like that. But I'm going to dip out. I have some other things to do today. But again, Pete Thamel did report that DJ Lagway is now in the transfer portal, or will be when it opens. So just want to say to everyone, go Gators, and have a great day. Talk to you next time.